Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I'm bringing you today a superb example of the well-loved Mercedes W123. Now this car is from 1981 and it is therefore now remarkably both tax and MOT exempt. The model W123 is fitted with a 2-litre petrol 4-cylinder engine and a 4-speed manual gearbox. The colour, great name, Labrador blue, and the paintwork is immaculate, as is the chrome work, as is the interior. It's very clean underneath the bonnet, and it clearly has not had a hard life because remarkably it's only covered 44,000 miles since new. Now the car has a specification that includes a manual sunroof, factory central locking, tinted glass, power steering. Personally, I am a big fan of these lovely stainless steel wheel trims. It's had recent tyres all round, a new battery, full service in recent times, and despite this rather unpleasant weather I'm making this video in, I can assure you the car is stunning to look at, and there are no faults whatsoever. The drive is faultless. There is hardly any wear on this steering wheel. It's very rare you see one that looks and feels as new as that. That's at 44,000 miles on the clock here. I think they call it Zebrano trim with a period Blaupont. I think that one's a London radio cassette. And there you can see the manual gear stick. The seats are in remarkable condition, hardly any wear in them, and Mercedes really know how to build a seat. There's a centre armrest. Have a look at those rear seats. Wonderful carpets, and the Mercedes carpet mats fitted on top. An immaculate headlining, and I think I may have mentioned that the chrome work is in a superior condition as well. Now this is not the sort of weather to be crawling around on the floor, but I can tell you that this will be the second time we've offered this car. We know the first time round it had a few £1,000 spent on some quite severe recommissioning, which was new brakes, new tyres, new exhaust, a huge list of all the usual things you do to a car that requires recommissioning. And I know that the car underneath has all been totally undersealed in the same sort of body colour. It's like a hammerite type sealant, and the whole car is rock solid. There is no welding, there is no welding required, and I'm going to walk around the car slowly with my camera, and I'm going to pan around all the major panels, and you can see how absolutely straight the bodywork is. Down this door, this panel, there's no rot visible whatsoever. I'm afraid the rear arches are notorious on the W123 for a bit of rust, not so on this car. It's lived its life, very cosseted. The reason the car has such low mileage, it was actually tucked away for many years in private ownership. It was in a heated storage facility of a family that decided not to sell this lovely car, and it drives absolutely perfectly. Such a smooth ride, and if you have a look up inside here, it's so very solid. Boot lid is lovely, as is this rear wing. On terrible weather we're having, but I have got somebody who wanted a video done sooner rather than later, so I've agreed to jump out and do one quickly, and that's what we're doing here. Hopefully that walk around video gives you an idea of the current condition. Now, W123's some were possibly the best saloon car ever built. There's a wonderful book just about the W123, and actually the author of that book, I know him personally, having been an enthusiast of Mercedes myself for many years. He knows these cars inside out and backwards. They really were a legendary car, built to last, and the fact that, considering this car remarkably has somehow got to 40 years old, it's in this wonderful condition. It drives beautifully, a very quiet engine, the manual gearbox. Now, being a 2-litre petrol, probably suits a manual gearbox very well. This car is very quiet inside. They've got lovely padded seats as well, so almost feels as if it's a part of the suspension. I doubt you'll drive a much quieter, more comfortable car than the W123. It has its original keys from the factory, and I think this is the, oh, look at that, that's the last key that's going to start it, always the way. And the nice little touch is that it still has its original dealer key ring, look at that. And in fact, it does still have its dealer number plates. The car was supplied in Chester in the north west of England, and that is it with the engine running. And actually the doors are ajar, so there you go, it's even quieter now. So folks, W123 Mercedes with just 44,000 miles. It's the 2-litre, so it's called the 200 model, 4-cylinder petrol engine with a manual gearbox. Specification includes a factory sunroof, which slides right back, rather a large one. It has central locking, it has power steering, it has a Blaupont London radio cassette, and that is probably the main parts of the optional extras. The car does have tinted glass. The colour is called Labrador Blue with a contrasting blue inside. It's in beautiful condition, and she is available in stock now at Bradley James Classics. So folks, if you are interested, please get in touch through our website or our various advertising. You're welcome to come and have a look at this car in person. We arrange full UK delivery at a competitive price. We can also take your existing classic, modern, or maybe light commercial car in part exchange, and we will more than happy to be popping a fresh MOT on this one, even though it's currently MOT'd, and then we can deliver the car anywhere in the country at a very competitive price. We have a railway station just a 10-minute drive from us in Overton, Hampshire, so you can come and have a look at the car, and if you like it, you can drive this car anywhere. We are open 9 to 5, 5 days a week to 1 o'clock on a Saturday, strictly viewing by appointment only, because we do have a lot of cars and a lot of customers who are coming to see us, so we need to make sure we have the car available and time to see you. It's an absolute peach of a W123. Last time we sold it, we had it in stock for approximately 4 days, so I don't expect this one to hang around long. I think it's probably one of the nicest at the price point available right now. Thank you for the video, watching the video, folks. This is Danny at Bradley James Classic Cars, signing out.